Well, I got the ones that go with Cranberry Christmas. I got those. And then I noticed, well, here's a brown and a cream. I'm going to put these all in the same bag. Then I noticed they had variegated. So I bought some to try it, and I'm going to do a chick out of this. I may do my Misty Purcell chicks using this yellow. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at my nails. I have not, my nail place is closed. And you know, if you do nails, you know, about every 3 months you have to take them off and like put a new ones on, because they get old and they want to lift. Well, I was like at the end, so like halfway through I pulled them off. That's how easy they were to come off. So I forgot, they're so bad. But look at that variegation. I can't wait to do a chick out of that. Look at this green variegation. It's so pretty. This blue variegation for water or something. Oh my goodness. And this is not as, it is variegated, but not as variegated as the others. This is kind of like a cornflower blue. So I'm starting a supply of those. And then put that in there. And I joined Crazy Annie had a, I think they called it Notions of the month, which it was it's Lady Dot packages that Lady Dot puts together of fabric, some lace or chenille, and buttons and embellishments and needles that you get. I love doing this. And I couldn't find my January one to show you, but it was blues. And this one, I'm going to put the card on the back so it's not covering up everything. I'll show you the card in a minute. Look, see that fabric and all the rickrack and stuff? Not rickrack, but lace and stuff. And these thimbles and these pins and this tube. Buttons. Oh my goodness. Here's how it comes and what it says. I love doing that. Then some things I forgot to bring over here last time I was here that I got when I was at Susan Green Javis's retreat in January. So Susan, especially the last time she came back with tons of banding. Oh my goodness. I resisted. I only bought 2 pieces, and I'll show you what that is. But I bought this also. It's vintage French ribbon. Oh my goodness, I love it. Look at this ribbon. Vintage French ribbon. Here's how much I got of it. I can't wait to use it. So I got that. I got some scrappy little chenille. This is kind of like the forest green. Oh, there, you can see it there. So I got that. I got this little banding because iStitch has a really thin banding. It says Merry Christmas or something. I can't remember what it says. So I got some of this thin banding. Put words across it. I also thought about just doing a scripture verse all the way across. I may do that instead of the Merry Christmas. So here's a piece of banding I got. I hope these colors show. Maybe it will if I go like this. It's kind of a buttery yellow. But look at here. Look at the edge. That lace on the edge. I love it. I wonder if it shows up if I bring it close. Not really. Kind of there. Maybe that'll help. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to do something on this. This one is kind of an orangey yellow, and it's whiter. Yeah, you can see that better, I think. I have plans for this. I think I'm going to design something on this banding and sell it. I did just design something. I forgot to mention that. I've stitched it as a model. I think I'm gonna offer a change of one word, so I want to stitch it up the change of one word. Then I have to figure out how I want to market it and print it and all that. It'll probably be PDF. I'll probably do Etsy PDF. And if anyone's out there that's done that and can give me advice on how to do that, comment below and let me know. I also got this at Susan's retreat. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I do. Here. Oh my goodness, I had to take my... Oh, the elegant thread. She made this. I love this. Look. To put stuff in. It's just a little pocket. And look at the inside. It's really heavy. It's like canvas. This is canvas, these ships on here. Here, I'll show you the back so you see her name. The elegant thread. She made these, so Susan was selling these. So I bought one of those. Then I bought... No, I didn't buy this. Hold on. That was a gift. I'll show you that in a minute. I also am on the Fabric of the Month Club for with Dreama at Needlecraft Corner. I love Dreama. I love talking to her. She is so helpful, and she told me she's going to be doing this when it started in January, and I jumped on. And January's was blue, but I couldn't find it right away. But this one was February's, and I'm getting 32 count Lagana. I need to stack. I wish you could see this. It's like mauve pink. Basically for February. Like if I had had it when I started the Valentine trio, I might have done the Valentine trio on this. But I'll do something Eastery on this one. And then the next, oh wait, the name of that is Arbor. I guess you probably saw that maybe. This one is Pampas. It's their green, it's like a green. It's really pretty. There, oh, maybe I should go up like that. Let me show you this pink one again by going like that. Kinda. So that was February and March's. So I can't wait to work on those. I'll show you my haul from Market. So I bought my Market haul from Brick City Stitcher in Ocala, Florida. That's my local LNS. And so she had been back a couple weeks, but she doesn't do Market for like 2 weeks here because it just takes her that long, you know, get inventory in and do it for us. So let me see what I need to show ya. Okay, let's show you this first. I think this is all I got. I only got 2 of the new flosses. I got banana pudding and lily pad. I can't wait to use that. I already know what I'm going to use these for. Probably something I designed for 4th of July. I also bought, I'm going to put these separate because I want to show you what they're going with for the pattern. I bought Spring Serenade. I love these ovals, and I'm doing them 40 counts, and then they're going to go on the oval paper mache boxes. And this one's going to be on a pink. It's going to be on Ballerina from Color and Cotton, I think it was. I'm going to do it on pink. Oh, here, wait, let me show you. Ballerina. Yeah, Color and Cotton. It's on a pink. You probably can't tell, just like that other pink. But that's what I'm doing that on. Ballerina. 40 count. I should put that in the bag, huh? The baggie. I'm gonna do that. So that was that. Then I bought this other 2 pieces of 40 count to do on some other of those oval ones I have. Like I have the snowman and I haven't done it yet. And another one, I can't remember. So it's going to go on this, which is, so she said Fiber on the Whim was at market. So she bought some of their fabric. This is called Newcastle. It's 40 count. It's kind of a green. It looks brown there. It's green though. It's like brown green, I guess it is. But it's called that. Fiber on a Whim, Newcastle. That's what I'm going to do that on. Let me put these over here so I don't lose those. I got the cookbook, as all of you have seen. I like the cookbook because there's patterns in it. Got a bunch of freebie charts that were at the shop. Oh, this isn't market. 2 of them in here are not market, but it is new haul. So I should show you the other one first. I wanted this. I saw someone, oh, it was a Flosstuber. I wish I could remember who it was, and I don't, because it was like 3 months ago. She had this and it was finished. And so I called the work basket to see how I can get one, and they said they only sell to shops. So then I called my shop, and it took a while, but I finally got it. Faith, Hope, Love. So see, it says faith, hope with an anchor, love. My work basket. I cannot wait to do that. It's so pretty done. So then someone was in the shop one day when I was stitching a couple months ago, and she was working on something that was from Work Basket. And I'm like, hey Jean, when you call about faith, hope, and love, get this for me. It's Quaker Fox. I love him. He's so cute. Look at the Quaker motif on his body. So I'm going to be doing him. And then I think the rest is market haul. So I got the Easter trio. Maybe I'll do it on pink. Maybe I'll do this on that pink. That'd be a good idea. They're so cute. Waxing Moon, Easter trio. Then I got Summer House Stitch Works, the drums with the felt embellishments for the top. And I got the thread packet. Sulky thread packet. So one thing that is good to know, for you to know, this is also the thread packet you can use for Kathy Haberman's that Memorial Day one, I think it's called. It's the same colors. So you can buy this, buy Kathy Haberman's pattern, buy this pattern, and have the floss for both. If you didn't know that. I bought the very popular Newcastle bouquet. Oh my goodness, this thing is on 40 count and big. I don't want to do it on 40 count. I'm doing it on 36 count, which is going to make it bigger. But it's so pretty. I can't wait to do that. I know you guys have already seen this. Then I bought Kathy Kogert's Celebrate, Celebrate. I can't wait. I'm going to be doing a lot of these. I love this book. I am so glad she's doing cross stitch now. I cannot wait to do these. Then while I was at the shop, this wasn't on my list, but I bought it. I really like it because of the saying. When the world seems to be out of control, that seems like now, huh? I find a way to nurture my soul, seeking refuge with needle and thread. The angst and anxiety I no longer dread. I love seeking refuge. Charlotte House. Of course, you cannot nearly tell what those colors are, and I will probably change them anyway. I'm going to want them to be more prominent colors. They're not prominent. I just like a little brighter. So that was my haul. That's all I got this year. But since Don's not working and everything, I really limited myself. Oh, I know one thing I forgot to share with you. So one thing I've done, I've always made elderberry syrup, and you can buy it at the store already made, manufactured, which I didn't know because the first time I bought it, it was homemade. But it fights all the antiviral stuff. I've made it for 5 years, so every time flu season or I feel like I'm getting on sick, I start taking elderberry syrup, some of it I made. So I like, with this virus going on, I should make a batch and see if I could sell it. And I'm on my neighborhood Facebook page, and a lot of people know us from that because when we sold LuLaRoe, people know us. A lot of people know my daughter Holly Ann because she pet sits and has done things for people in the neighborhood. So I put it on there and I sold it all. So then I was out of elderberries, and I normally get them from Amazon. They were out of elderberries. So then I found a shop in New York, and I ordered elderberries from them, and they finally sent them to me, and I finally got them Saturday. I made them another batch, and I've about sold that. So I was so excited when I sold the first batch because I was like, that's a little extra money I can have for my cross stitch from market. So I was very thankful for that. I'm probably going to get ready to make another batch, actually. So let's see. I think that's it, really, of what I need to share with you. But I wanted to read something for you, and this may take about 5 minutes. So if you want to tune me out now, you can. But this is so good, don't tune me out. I would like to just say it in my own words, but it's so much better in the words on here. Let me find it real quick. So it's Ann Voss Camp, and she's an author, and she speaks for women's events and stuff like that. But the whole gist of this little devotional is called How to Get Through Times Like These. In times like these, when you stand in the dark and keep lighting the candles, keep moving the candle ahead through Lent. Keep trying to move ahead even though you don't know what's up ahead. In times like these, you keep thinking, because our God moves, these mountains can move. I was thinking of the coronavirus curve, they talk about how they want to flatten it. God can move that mountain. He can flatten that mountain. To scale that mountain ahead of you, you have to silence the lies in your head. You know the lies. The lies that tell you that mountain you're facing is greater than the God who is facing you. God who has never turned his back on you for one moment ever. So you've never faced anything insurmountable. So you're always facing the one who is unstoppable. The lies that tell you you don't have what it takes to keep going. When the mover of mountains takes you, and he has you, and he keeps you, so nothing can keep you from moving this mountain. The lies that tell you you should lay down and give up now. When God's giving you his hand right now to help you up. Because our God moves. These mountains can move. That curve can move. Whatever mountain you're climbing can reach out into a road. Because Jesus didn't climb down from the cross, but stretched out his arms and made himself into your road right through those mountains. God flattens mountains to build our faith. God doesn't move mountains to make things easy, but to make everything about him, because it's our hearts that get to move. In times like these, we can light all the candles and get to be like the people of ancient Cairo and the unforgettable story of faith. In the late days of the 9th century, the Caliph and Cairo threw down a literal ultimatum to Christian Abraham, literally intact in the words of Matthew. If your faith is the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. And if no mountains move, the Caliph of Cairo threatened to expel, enslave, or execute every single Christian in that city. Abraham gathered the community at the foot of Mokum Mountain, and for 3 long days the faithful prayed and fasted and raised one unified repeating cry, Lord, have mercy. Doesn't it sound like us right now? We're asking our Father for mercy. In the middle of this Lent, in the middle of times like these, we can be the people who gather to pray, because prayer does more than change the mountain in front of us. It changes us. We can be the people who fast, because when we fast, we find ourselves holding so fast, so close to God, that we see how the God we face is infinitely larger than any mountain we face. We can be the people who raise one unifying cry to God, because our cries never fall on deaf ears, but are caught by his soft, open heart. God hears our cry, because he is right here. You gotta scroll through pictures. And even before we cry for the Lord to have mercy, his mercies come new every morning. Let the mercies that come new every morning come right in and stay with you. Because the way you ask God to move your mountain is to not focus on the height of your mountain, but the depths of his mercy. After 3 days, all the people of faith gathering to pray, to fast, to cry out to God, Abraham prayed again. Lord, have mercy. And the dirt beneath thousands of bowed knees shook. The earth quaked, with thousands of feet standing witness at the foot of Mokum Mountain. The mountain moved. The believers rose to their feet, and the mountain rose right off the ground. When your faith is fully grounded in Christ, mountains in your way move fully off the ground. When you have even a mustard seed faith, it can grow a tree whose roots crack apart the largest rock. It's never the size of our faith that moves the mountains, but the strength of our God. And when your world feels rocked, it's because God's moving your mountain. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, the ancient story goes. The Caliph, all gathered Christians of Cairo, witnessed Mokum Mountain lift directly from the earth, sunbeams wedging right beneath the space between the mountain and the earth, like the mountain was suspended in light above the terra firma. There is a light even now at the end of your tunnel, even now lifting your mountain. As sun rays swept under the moved mountain, the Caliph looked down to see those rays of light sweep across his feet, and could only murmur, I see. See light at your feet. See light, mountains move. The light of Christ cries out your mountain. See hope. Feel rays of hope warm your darkest places of despair. Mountains can lift, burdens can lift. You can keep your feet lifting, forging forward, because Christ is lifter higher than the heights of any higher mountain. What is your mountain to your Messiah? You can take any steep incline because Jesus' heart is inclined to yours. You can scale any heights because Jesus carries the weight of everything. He is carrying you. You are made to move mountains because your heart is made to be determined to move whatever it needs to get closer to him. Egyptian Christian tradition says that after watching Mokum Mountain move, the people turned and converted to Christianity. In the dark, I keep lighting the candles. Keep turning to see the light in these wild, dark days in the middle of Lent. Turn and believe with your entire heart that even these mountains that curve can entirely move. Because God moves with you, moves so close to you. I loved that when I was reading it, because all I kept thinking about as I read it was that curve and how they were trying to flatten curve. But I think my God's big enough to demolish it. He can lift it up and lift all that virus out of here, and we can have hope, and we can keep turning to Him. Do I have fear and everything? Yeah, I do. And I just try to be wise and stay home and do things here around the house. So reach out. My group of, I get together with a group of ladies every week at Starbucks. So we've been getting together on Zoom, stitching and talking on Zoom. Got together with friends on Facebook live, or not live, video. Basically kind of like Skype, but through Facebook Messenger. So there's a way to connect if you want to connect with people face to face. So if you need to connect, see if you have some friends you can reach out to. See if maybe we can get a group together too. So I hope you have some hope, and I hope you know that you're not alone. We're all in this together, and we're all fighting this. So I will see you all soon. Hopefully, maybe sooner than normal, since I'm at home. So you all have a great day. I will talk to you later. Bye.